What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you have not been here before, get down there, hit subscribe, join the family. We are on our way to 7,000 subscribers. We just hit 6,100, 6,200 like today or something. Like, you guys are just insane. You're just blowing past everything I'm asking you to do. So let's just skip 7,000 and go straight to 10. So thank you guys so much. If you guys have not been here before, leave some comments below. Leave this video a huge thumbs up. It really helps out with the YouTube thing, because the more likes I get, the more this video will get shared. YouTube's kind of been messing up lately, and a lot of people that are subscribed are not watching the videos, and they're saying, I didn't know you uploaded another video, I didn't know you uploaded 2 new videos. Yeah, just make sure you turn those notifications on, guys, and then share this video so more people can see this content. Okay, first off, I'm not sure what my camera recorded and didn't record, because it was kind of messing up because the memory card was full. But that was really weird timing. I was just talking about my Fenders, but look what just showed up. He just dropped these Fenders off after paint, and wow, it is amazing. And like, I know you guys only see these in pictures and videos, and clearly I didn't show you all the blemishes before. This one was actually the one that had the sand on the top of it, and you could see how smooth it is now, and he didn't even buff it or wax it or anything. It's just, that's how he lays paint. Is he says, if I don't have to buff it, that's the best way for me. Grab one of these to show you guys outside in the sun. Oh yeah, look at all that metal flake. That's insane. Now that we have all the boring stuff out of the way, we're gonna go jump right into it. Daytona is not looking so good right now, guys. Ryan is up in Cleveland with both of his drive shafts out, and we were supposed to leave like 6 hours. So it looks like we're gonna be leaving tomorrow morning and driving all day, or maybe possibly like tomorrow afternoon, which does not fare well for us. But in the meantime, I'm going to get busy putting my fenders back on. I actually have been driving the Jeep with no flares, which depending on your state is not a big deal, but some states, you know, your wheel or tire, I know Pennsylvania, street speed gets in trouble for this all the time. Your tires can't be sticking out more than like 2 inches or something from like the fenders. Regardless, it is okay here in Ohio to drive without fenders. So I've been trying not to drive this as much without the fenders, just because I didn't want anything getting kicked up, you know, in my air intake. That's right here. I didn't want to ruin my turn signals. Are kind of weird because they're kind of hidden up in there. Those are from the actual fenders. The running lights are now almost like a rock light, and then when I go to turn, this entire wheel well turns amber. Other than that, we're going to talk about a $7 part that I bought to make this thing street legal again, and it's not the fenders. I am, of course, talking about the license plate lights. How many times have you seen friends or family or yourself get pulled over for something as dumb as having your license plate light out? Because we replaced my factory bumper with a road armor bumper, you guys know in the factory bumper there's a light that's like on the side where like the license plate is like mounted here, and the light will shine onto the plate. However, since we changed this bumper out, I will show you guys right here. This is the plug for your factory license plate light. You can see there's really just a power and a ground, so I don't know why there's a completely harness, but I guess it's nice that you could just kind of unplug this and you know, do whatever you want with it in case you get another bumper like I did here, but this one didn't have a light in it. So what we're gonna do, and I'm actually really excited that this is something that exists, because I didn't want to drill into the bumper and put like a light here to shine up. I could have put a light underneath my rear tail light here to shine down, but I think that that would be just a little too far behind to even shine down on it. So what I came up with on Amazon for $7.50 are these little guys here. So what's neat about these is you can see little nuts that go on the back of here. These actually replace the bolts that go on top of your license plate frame. So they actually will bolt right where those are, and then you can see the LED point them straight down, and you'll have light from both sides of the license plate. And then we'll just run the wire down along in here, and underneath here we will tap into the original harness. But first things first, let's get the hard part out of the way and get my fenders back on, and then we will worry about dealing with these. Ooh, we got the fenders back, and they are looking mighty fine. Gosh, that's so smooth. It's like it's waxed even though he didn't. No more wide boy, but that's okay because I've been waiting for these fenders to come back and be, oh, this was the worst one too. Hear that? No sand this time. Now we're gonna test out the lights. Turn on the lights, and we're just gonna come down here. We're just gonna double check this before we actually install this. So we'll put this one on the ground and this one on power. And you can see that, well, we only did one, but you can see that the LED is on. So as soon as I take it off of power, there you go. Oh well, yeah. I was not too concerned about this harness because there's only 2 wires, and clearly black is 99.9% of the time this is ground, and there's only 1 other wire, so that means it's power. But it only runs when your lights are on. So now we just have to do the other one, but you can see how sleek that is. You don't even notice it's there, and then once you have the lights on at night, that'll illuminate straight down. So I kind of like how clean, and I mean they stick out a little bit. Obviously they're lights, so they have to shine down. Both of the lights mounted. We have them ran down here. This is just electrical tape. These lights are actually waterproof, but I just didn't like the black and red look, so I just did electrical tape and ran it down. And I ran it down below the bumper, and then you can see I cut off the harness here. That was the original harness, and then those are the power and ground for the lights that we're installing right now. So as you can notice, I'm probably not going to be changing this plate out, at least for a little while. I'll be keeping it the same, but because you're wiring this in and there's really no like quick disconnect that came with these lights, I'm gonna make my own little quick disconnect in case I ever do need to change out my license plate for any reason. If I get a custom one or this one just gets completely trashed, I need to get a new one. I need to have a way to disconnect these lights so that way I could take them out, because technically they are holding the license plate on. I just have like this terminal set here, and I'm just gonna grab a female and male connectors here, so that way in case I need to take this license plate off, I don't have to like cut the wire here and then take it out and then try and rewire it up here. I could just use these, unplug it, and then take them out and then put it back in, plug it back in. All right, and there we have it. We have them connected. These are gonna be my quick disconnects. Before anybody says anything about my wiring, clearly, you know, electrical tape is not meant to be waterproof. I do have in the garage some wire loom that I have to find because for some reason it's lost in my garage right now, but I'm gonna wire loom this and then tape it again on the exterior. I just did this quickly so we can make sure that these lights work. So let's go ahead, test it again here, and now we should be seeing that the lights are indeed on. So this setup will work perfectly. Honestly, I was expecting them to be a little bit brighter, but I think that'll be perfect for all I need it for. Just needed the lights on there so I didn't get pulled over at night driving. But I do like the clean look of how these just kind of sit on top here, and you don't even notice them until they're on. And even when you're kind of staring at it, you're like, where's that light coming from? But big negative would be the way it kind of connects into the harness. It's just hardwired in there, so if you ever want to take your plate off for some reason, you have to cut the wires and then redo it, unless you did what I did and just did kind of like a quick disconnect. Alright guys, that'll do it for me today. I truly hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have not been here before, get down there, hit subscribe, leave this video a big thumbs up if you like those new lights. Hopefully Ryan and I will be able to figure out what the heck is going on for Daytona, if we're still going, if it's possible that we can go. With him trying to tow me down there and not having his drive shafts in, I think he has to wait for tomorrow for like a seal to come in or something, so it's kind of a big mess. So also, let me know in the comments below, are you a fan of the Wrangler with the flares on or without the flares on? Because honestly, this past week I've kind of been, I don't know, maybe it's just been seeing it for so long without the flares that I'm like, damn, that looks so wide, that I kind of grew used to it. So I'm kind of like, should I do a fender delete at this point, or I don't know. But now that the flares are back and they're in pristine condition, I'm in love all over again. So leave a comment below on what you guys think of the fenders as well as the new lights. And as always, guys, we will catch you in the next one.